thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Still I don't know what I needed, 'cause your heart is so cold, it's so cold. Try my best to believe it, but it hurts and I just can't dry my eyes. It feels like a night.
Welcome everyone to today's stream. I just had to finish my meal really quick, that's why I'm a little bit late. Hope you're all feeling good, hope you're ready. And yeah, let's go for the stream. We have some charts to analyze. I hopped into a, let me show it to you, pre-market trade already. So I was seeing that the stocks were pushing in pre-market, and we had on NQ, we had this downtrend here that we could draw it like this and you could get a better entry, but right now we just took the last touch point. See on the 15-minute I could have even drawn it steeper like this, then we could have gotten an entry earlier, but I was not on the chart, so I'm just taking the break of this. So we have a break here, retest, and now I'm looking for continuation to take out this high here. So let me just, this line, and then the next line is this, what I'm trying to aim for. And the challenge here is to work on this a funded Apex account that I'm using. So the challenge here is to work on holding the trades along the trend line, so as long there is no exit criteria, because what happened at some of the ETH trades and link trades, there was no clear sign of breaking the trend, and I was, you know, closing the profits when there was no necessity. Yes, it's good to take profits, but there was no necessity in terms of price action showing that we broke a trend, and there I left some good gains on the table. So that's why I just thought, okay, broke a trend, and there I left some good gains on the table. So that's why I just thought, okay, holding, and it's nice to see some price action during the stream. I mean, we are in a link short here and also a ETH short here, which you can find in the Discord. So just let me just give you the link so you can join and see all of my trades that I'm doing. And we have also entered a swing position on DAX on Friday. We had a break of this trend line here, so we came down and retested it and created a second touch at a resistance. So after this candle I entered, and by now we are going along here. Important is to break now this low, and we have momentum on our side to then go wherever will price lead us, and I'm trying to trade along. I have refined the trend here a little bit on the 1 hour, as you can see, but the main trend is the higher one on the higher time frame. Hi Gavin. So I'm okay, I should be back now. Let me check. I had a weird disconnect. So okay, it looks like that I am back now. Yeah. Okay, this was a weird disconnect, really weird disconnect here on my side. If you can just let me know in the chat if I'm back, this would be good to know. So yeah, I was talking about our trades, and then I entered a meta short yesterday, but this one I think will take some time to develop. We have to maybe sit out some drawdown here, as the trend could be actually like this. But we had a break here, 0.618 retracement. We have on the lower time frame, we have a support resistance area here. Let's see what market is doing. I mean, if NQ is pushing, this is not the best for our trade. But NQ here seems like it wants to go. So if you want me to look at any charts, just let me know. Yeah, just let me know. We see this is a little bit of a support resistance area. That's why price reacts like it reacts. But for now we keep holding. But this is not the reaction I'd like to see at a resistance, to be honest. For now we keep holding. And I finally do not have the problem anymore of my chair snapping back, as I got a new one. So now it's important here. It's make or break. Because then we would have to adjust the trend line like this, which would be the higher time frame one. But for now, this is because we have break, retest here, and then hey Shanks. Okay, let's see 20 minutes market open. So anything you want me to look at? By the way, let's check if everything is back to normal. Yeah, okay. We are back live everywhere. It was a weird disconnect. I really fell in love with the new streaming UI, I have to be honest. Really proud of myself, what I've been doing stream by stream, how it looks like. I have some things I want to refine still, because of this. I want to have a full window trade where I just have where my camera is also in the corner, so maybe you can see things a little bit better. But this is also cool to record, and yeah. And this is cool for explaining something. So when I do a talk about psychology and everything that is not trading related, or we just have a talk about whatever. But let's go back to this here. And by the way, if you wonder why I always look to the right, because I have my setup on the right side, everything, so I can see chat and whatever, so I need to place it in front of me, so I just have to look up, and it still looks like I look into the camera and not to the right, where I just check if everything is fine. The chat and whatever, so I need to place it in front of me, so I just have to look up, and it still looks like I look into the camera and not to the right, where I just check if everything is fine. Let's see what these trades will do here. Oh, not again, please. Okay. Yes, for the maybe an explanation. So we have to trade, and I can explain a little bit my trades why I entered. You see, first off, we had this upward trend that was getting broken here, and we retested it almost to the line. So we had 2 touch points, and also let me add an RSI here. You see, ETH was overheated a lot. So we were making higher highs, but the RSI was making equal to lower highs. So this means price is overheated and is likely to retrace. So this was just an additional confirmation for the short here. Now the question is, where are we like a target? I just choose the next higher time frame trend line. So this is a 4-hour trend line. So somewhere I'm looking for the area somewhere around 3.4k, where I will look to move my stop loss and take off some risk. So I have already moved my trade to break even, because if we break this, then we might just continue here. So this trade is completely risk free. I have moved both my stops to break even here on ETH, and I'm just letting this run, because after this big move that we had, there is a high chance that it's likely that we retrace. I also have the 3.2k area in mind, so that we could bounce here and start off from there again. So this area here will be crucial, the 3.4k, if we trade into there. Yeah. By the way, Shanks, I don't know if you heard, thanks for the gift, by the way. Hope you enjoy the stream. And if you want me to look at anything, just let me know. Just like make this a little bit smaller. I don't need the RSI here. And same, so if we continue to explain, same thing was for Link. We see we have this 1 hour downtrend, we have this support level, break and retest, and I'm now looking for, actually this should be my stop here. So I'm looking for a break to the downside here and continuation of this downtrend that we have here. And you could draw it like this, but I'd rather like it a little bit more steep here. So that's why you need to give it some room to play. It is either that we come back up here and go down, or it is like this, because sometimes it respects the wicks, sometimes it doesn't. So you need to be a little bit agile on how you adjust it. Okay, what is NQ doing here? So I'm definitely moving this one under this last low here. I'm not letting this come all the way down here, because then we broke the trend anyways. So I will just manage it. Weather's been so shit here. I think I've caught a little bit of a cough lately, but yeah. Looking to get some sun, so we need to check if I will be live next week, as I will be on holidays. So I might can do a stream. I might just do a 1 hour stream, but 2 times then, so I need to check. These are now all crucial levels you see here on Link, on ETH. Here I also have a Forex swing open. I'm just currently trying and playing with different prop firms, with how to use the most possible capital on how to trade. Will I want to trade the NAS only during the 5-minute New York, because here I can easily day trade, as I know I will have volume. Just focus on day trade lower time frame Nasdaq. Have forex prop firms where I just swing trade, as forex does respect trends really well. Despite, I don't know why this trend line here looks so messed up. Okay, so this was a higher time frame trend line. I need to adjust here. So this was a little bit messed up on my side. Now it looks better. Now I was trading the breakout here of the crossover, or break and retest this level. Let's see how this is for my evaluation account. And I'm just trying to do swing trades here with forex, as it's the best to hold, respects trends. So I'm currently, as I said, I'm still, despite being long in trading, you have to find a system that works for you and that is comfortable for you trading, and you need to adjust to your life and to your situation, trying to make it as less stressful as possible with the most possible amount you can make in the end. So it will be always stressful. I mean, if I just take a look at the Bitcoin position, which is now back to retesting somehow our trend. So here it is hard to draw. Will you draw like this? Will you draw like this? Because then this would mean a breakout, but my stop is at the 120, so I give this a little bit more room to breathe, as this could be just a fake out to go down. So where's my path tool? I need that in my favorite. So we could see, this is we could just also do this. So here this is a trade that is really messing with my mind, with my nerves, because this night we had the break of this low here, and I was like, finally we go, and then 5 minutes after we completely retraced the whole trend, and I was looking for it to break this one, as we would then also now approach take profit levels. And now we are back sitting in this range. Now looking like, we wait for a candle close, that we do again respect this resistance up here. So yeah, this is a tough one for the mind, but I will sit it out. I have my strategy, because this is not a breakout yet for me. And knowing that, looking on the 1 hour, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bullish candles, that we see a retracement. So I can finally accept, if we get back up here, then it was just wrong. But if we push down from here back into the trend again, yeah, then this is something I want to look for. Okay, how's this trade looking? Okay, we still trade along the trend line, but I would appreciate that we somehow get away from this level and turn it now into support and break the high up here. This would give me a little bit more room to breathe, and I can also manage the trade better. But I will definitely move this here now to break even, because if you see, this would be a little bit lower here, because if we go down here, then the trade is just invalid. Let me see, we have here, let's take the low here, because this trend line, something like this. We could either do it here, then it's a little bit wider. Here it's a little bit tighter. Let's go with this for now. No, sorry, I want a tighter one. Something like this. just need to get some paper for my nose. 1 second, please. Okay, so I'm back. Man, this weather here, it's supposed to be summer. It's raining since some days, and it is really annoying. It's really annoying here. Okay. We got 5 more minutes left to market open. Let me know if you want me to look at something, some coins. See, we are still reacting here. Uptrend is still active. As I said, looking to break up here now, break the high here now. But so I was a little bit, I was not panicking, but still happy with currently how I'm managing this trade, holding on here nicely to this uptrend, holding the trade, not fearing anything and closing the trade where it's not necessary, as these were just the two. Where's my drawing twist there? I move them around every time because they bother me, and then I just move it around because these were like the two touches we had. So we barely touched here again, and I keep holding. Minutes we will see volume spike. As I said, I am thinking that we will spike here further to the upside as pre-markets. We see a lot of the stocks pre-market up. Okay, Nvidia is down. Apple is up, AMD down, Amazon up. Meta is sadly up as we are also in a short position here. But here I have just a low risk position. Here it's important for me to break now the high. Pengu is still pumping, is amazing. So since I did the video about it, I think it made almost 200%. Let's check. Where was it? From here. Yeah, you see 150%, amazing. I hope you bought. We're looking at NQ. I think it will just bounce around this area now until we open. So this candle will just be doing this, and then we either get break or we break to the downside. But here it's super chill. I mean, yes, I would like to be in the trade somewhere here, but I'm still going with the trend. I mean, we are in a uptrend. This was not a good drawn trend line, I have to be honest, from my side. We are in a uptrend still, so I'm just going with the trend and waiting for price to open. I will just go for a manual stop because I don't want to get slipped by the opening. If it just slips down here and then breaks, but we see trend line again respected. 1, 2, 3 touch trend line. Hope we can close like this. Third touch, and now we go. The thing is, where will I take profit? I mean, this is a evaluation account, so I'm just trying to ride the wave as long as possible, to be honest. Or if I'm at a, I mean, I risk $500 here on the trade, so might close this one on a something like a 1, 2, 3. This is the max I would push it to, so that we narrow it down somewhere here, something like this. I need to see, because with the evaluation account, when I'm in profit, so if I'm up here, my drawdown will also move up with me. So here I can let it run for some times, but I rather take some profits earlier here. So let's see. I mean, the best scenario would be that we just pass again with one trade. So if you have a good runner and you make a 1 to 6, which can happen if you have a tight stop, you just pass the account in one go. These are the most comfortable ones. Okay, now we will see volume coming in 20 seconds. 15. It's always like, still there's this little excitement when market opens happens, because you never know, will you get no volume at all, or what will it do? I mean, we had a Fed speech at 14:30, so okay, market opens. See, volatility comes in. Now it's the make or break point. If we respect this, then I'm clearly bullish for the day. But if we break below, then I will close it. Okay. We always wait for the candle close because it's market open, you know. What is Meta doing? Oi. It's good. I like to see that coming down here. Okay, so waiting. Oh, this is really unlucky. I have to close this now, otherwise it's getting too big, and I saw I had too many contracts in here. Okay, so it keeps dumping. Wow. Wow. What a candle. So now we have to redraw as this is our area now, and not these two anymore. What's Bitcoin doing? Okay, also dumping. This is important now. Really need to see a break here. Eve and Link are following. Maybe we finally get to see what is DAX doing. DAX is now making a pullback, but wow. I mean, here I don't mind with now losing the 1k as it's an evaluation account, and it's cost like 25 euro. So that's why I was playing a little bit with letting it run. And I can just get a new account. So it doesn't matter here. But let's redraw our trend lines. Just go like this again. As we had this upward trend here. Whoop. We could also argue this is a break and retest on the daily, so 4 hour, 1 hour. This trend line is completely off. The future chart here looks weird, but I will just take it now from here. So then it's apparently this one here. Okay, we're gonna wait now for a retracement here. I will not short into this candle. It was weird that I was not seeing this earlier. I was so focused on the long here that my trend line was drawn wrong, but it happens. As it's an evaluation account, as I said, I don't really mind. Okay, meta starting to dump. Things are looking good here. Okay, so I will now trying to get in here. Yeah, I will just go big on this one again. As I said, it's an evaluation account in here. I just like to go bigger with things. Just need to sort all of my things here. Okay, here it's now the make or break. We are reacting to the resistance and we need to come back in here. Otherwise, if we now form a break and retest here, then the 119, this area here, is still my stop. So let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Thank you. Here, let's just sort. This was the retracement, and next important level is for this to break, but we have to now make up for the loss. So this is level 1 I'm trying to aim for, and this is level 2 that I'm trying to aim for today. Or we have not trying to make up for the loss, we just flipped our bias, and I was just playing around. That's how I would call it. What's DAX doing? Yeah, some will retrace now a little bit. We had some good downwards momentum. As I said, just holding here. Oil. Damn, I was also in. I entered my short around here, but I was not confident with it anymore, so I closed it. But due to this big gap that we had left here, you see I had an alert set here because I wanted to get an entry up there. Damn. Oh, what's this music? Need something more chill here. Gold. Yeah, with gold, I really missed really missed the entry here. I had it marked up. I had my alerts, but I was still a little bit hesitant because of this downwards trend. Now we are back at the higher time frame. What happened to all of my drawings? So we have some steps left here, but this would be an amazing trade. We had the uptrend, we had the support level, and we shorted from here. We shorted down here. Could have taken the profit and flipped around easily. So we were taking the profit on the short, but I definitely had missed this level here because I don't know why. And then I would enter on the break here. So if I would have seen this setup, I would have waited, because you need to wait for the break and then you go like this, or if you want to save like this, and then I just aim for the next target. It would be a good 1-to-1 here. So if you have anything you want me to look at, Platinum was also setting up here really good, but we are coming down into a resistance, so, or upward, trading upwards to resistance, and you see this steep price action. I was waiting for the break and the retest here, so for a low. But for our, yeah, still looks like we are going to ride the wave a little bit longer. See here, it's now make or break. If this is our retest, then we are likely to get touched up here. Don't like all of this getting bought up again. Really don't like that. With ETH, it's looking good that it's respecting here the trend again. So I mean 15 minute, I just don't look at it because it's higher time frame trades. Okay. Let's see if we can draw a steeper trend line here. Not yet. Was also looking at the Tesla short here. See, because of this, we touched again up here. Now looking to break the trend, the uptrend. So I mean, with stocks, it's hard to draw your trend line sometimes. You could do it like this, do it like this, even do it like this. You see here it's steep. I think this is the best. So I'm looking to add some Tesla shorts here today, definitely. And this up here is a safe stop. I mean, if we get up here, then we were just wrong. But it's a nice 1, 2, 2. If we go down here, because you see this is the higher time frame trend, it has more weight. So we could see it come back down here, and then we either go that way or we go that way. this alert here? It's supposed to be here. Let's see. And you keep stumping. So by the way, you see this is not my money or something. This is the money from the prop firms and the eval account. So we have these 3 low here. I mean, it would be the best if we can trade it down here today. And this is where I will take profits. We are now up again. I'll put an alert down here. So we need to position to be, yeah, if we get 1k more, it would be cool. To have 50% pass of the challenge. So let's see. We can draw the position here, just like this. Yeah, it's a good 1 to 2, around a 1 to 2. Just set an alert here. Yeah, if we break the high here, then I'm really confident with this one. Going to TP, I mean I can even redraw our trend. So you see we have the 1 hour now set up. So we had a break here with 1, 2, 3 touches. Now broke, retest this level here, you see support. Now I'm looking forward to target the next level or area of support here. Damn. Maybe we pass this challenge in 1 trade. We are now 2k away from it, so we need, I mean, this to here is 0.21%. 0.20. Yeah, we'll if we hit this, then we pass the challenge. Actually, would be cool if we hit this here. I'll take profit, and the challenge is done. Because we now need to make the same move. It's now at a 1 to 1, 0.24. Then this has to be at 48%. Yeah, somewhere around here. We need to take profit. I will set an alert here. I call this close pass. Okay, yeah, 1.5k more we need now. So if we break this here, we will get maybe I even close this if I'm at 2k here. So if it retraces now, then we might lose the challenge. But I want to see the break of the low first. So now it's either we pass or we blow the challenge due to the drawdown. So we are allowed now. We can allow it now to retrace back to break even and go from there. But I can check the actual drawdown. Because now it's 2.5k. Yeah, it's no. If we're back at break even, then we are. We let's say lose the challenge. Okay. Now it's getting interesting. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. Do we break it? Distance to drawdown 2.4k. Yeah, so around, if we go back to break even, then the challenge is done. But what's the higher chance that we retrace all the way up here now, or just come back here and yeah. And if we are at 2k, I'm also thinking to close because it's good. Then I only have to do one more trade and the challenge is done. But if we write this and we can pass it in one go, okay, we break it now. Now it's $700 to go. I will hold it. I will hold it a little bit longer. I'm holding it. 52.4. Yeah, I think we can pass this one if we get down here. But now is the thing with the retracement. So I would be happy if we just push a little bit more and break, so I can pass the challenge. Or if I'm at 52,500, I secure, and then I have to do only one more trade. No, I'm holding it. Come on, I'm holding it. I can hold it. This is now a good. You see, now it starts messing with the mind. It starts messing with the mind. It's now $500 that is left to pass the challenge. 5, 6, 7. Coming back now from this drawdown with this massive candle is insane. 25, 6, 7, 6, 5. I'm struggling. I want to close it. It's just a little bit of a push now. No, I can hold for it. I can hold for it. I can hold for it. I can hold. 987. Yes. We're done. Nice. Wow, what a candle here. Insane. We came back from the, you see, we came back from this drawdown here to just over evaluating, reaccessing again, and just rewinding our brain and coming back to our initial idea, respecting this. We had a break of a trend here. So yeah, we had the break here. This was the retest, going in line with this, and then we just follow. I mean, it's nice to see the candle going like this, but yeah. Passing a funded account on live. You see it here. It was 30 minutes it took us. Not even. It was 25 minutes. I mean, don't get used to candles like this, but yesterday we have also seen a opening candle like this. But it's cool. Good that the idea has worked out. Proud of this trade that I hold, that I did not close, that I held through all the way. It was not even, as I said, I will go high risk, but just going with the momentum and having a clear target which seems just to be smashed here. Okay, everything is dumping. ETH, Link, BTC also comes back in here. Wow, Meta's also dumping nice here. Wow, wow, wow. So alert goes down here. Just okay, everything seems to dump, huh? Wow, stocks are dumping. Yeah, I mean, the NQ is dumping. Wanted to enter this position. Yeah, I will not look at this. I will just not look at this. This was here a really clean break. So alert for me goes down here. And now I have to do one thing. I have to redraw my downtrend, because this is now the actual thing, and I need to, you see now how we live manage a position, think for myself, where is price likely to go? And if I see this here, I might target, where's my box? This area right here, because it would go in line with the trend line. So if we continue our path down here, we touch it, we touch it, we touch it, we come back here, and then we can break and go up from here again. So this is why I have the target, and now preparation is everything to get in the end a trade with, we have small amount of risk for a high reward, but you need to sit it out and sit along and be prepared and be ready to show up when the moment is there. Okay. Just give me a second here. Okay, so what I will do, as all of our trades are running, everything is looking amazing here, the trades we have entered so far. I will stop the stream for today, and we will do another stream maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will I will go live again. So we cut it down to 1 hour today, and then we here is tomorrow. I see we can go over our open positions again. So we have this open, we have ETH open, we have a link open, and we have Meta short here as well. Sadly, I was too hesitant to enter this position here, as it was setting up good. Still nothing is lost. We can still enter the short here. Aim down here for a 1-to-1. So let's do this together. We will enter the Tesla short. Or we might not do it, because this should not sound too braggy, but the risk to reward is too low for me. I rather like a meta-like play where I can have a, this would be a 1-to-16, but something like this, setting up higher time frame and then trading it down all the way. Okay, I need to set alert. No, can I? How can I set an alert on a trend line? Can I do it like this? Add alert. Price crossing. Somebody in the chat knows how I can set. Ah, I have it. I have it. Is it set up? If yes. Ah, nice. Okay. So I don't have to do it like this. Oh, I was. You see, I still learn every day. You still learn every day as a trader. So we want to add alerts on breaking of the race. Yeah, and with this being said, 1 hour is almost over. We are in some good trades. I will inform you what I will do with them. Make sure to join one of our socials here. So follow on X so you don't miss out any of the upcoming trends. And also join the Discord. I've put the link in the description. These were some amazing trades. I really loved the session. We passed the funded account. Our trades are all running. We managed. Bam. Banger day. You do not need more than your positions all running. And with this being